Good morning, students. Welcome once again to my English classes. Students, as you all know, in my previous video, I was explaining you the lesson The Summit Within by H.P.S. Ahluwalia. In this lesson, till now we have studied that Major Ahluwalia is disclosing his personal experiences which he faced while he climbed Mount Everest. So students, let's continue further. For that, you all can look into the page number 78, fifth line. Looking back, I find that I have not yet fully explained why I climbed Everest. It is like answering a question: why you breathe? Why do you help your neighbor? Why do you want to do good acts? There is no final answer possible. And then there is the fact that Everest is not just a physical climb. The man who has been to the mountain top becomes conscious in a special manner of his own smallness in this large universe. So, in these lines, author Major Ahluwalia, he is saying that when he looks back and he sees that he has not yet fully explained the reason why he had climbed Everest, means some facts are still remaining which he has not told us that why he climbed Mount Everest. In the previous paragraph, he was explaining that what was the reasons behind he selected Mount Everest for climbing. So he further adds that still some points are not explained. It is like answering a question why you breathe. So he says that this question comes to me like somebody asks you that why you breathe, आप सांस क्यों लेते हैं. Why do you help your neighbor? Neighbor means the person who is living your next house, padोसी. Why do you want to do good acts? Why you people are doing good acts, good works, why you are doing? So there is no final answer possible. There is not an exact answer to these questions according to him, and even not a common people can answer these questions that why he is breathing. No one can tell. Why you are helping the person staying next door to you cannot tell. Why you are having good habits, you cannot tell someone, you cannot explain the reason. So in these lines he could not explain exactly that why he has chosen Mount Everest for climbing. And then there is the fact that Everest is not just a physical climb. He says that climbing Everest is not only a physical climb, not only you are climbing physically by your body. The man who has been to the mountain top becomes conscious in a spatial manner of his own smallness in this large universe. He says that when a person climbs the mountain, he climbs the mountain with his body, means physically he is climbing, but mentally he is getting attached to the natural beauty while climbing it. And when he reaches up to the top of the mountain, he becomes conscious. Conscious means his eyes get opened in a special manner that he thinks himself just like a smallest personality in such a big universe. The whole world, the whole universe appears to be large in front of his little body. The physical conquest of a mountain is only one part of the achievement. There is more to it than that. It is followed by a sense of fulfillment. There is the satisfaction of a deep urge to rise above one's surrounding. It is the eternal love for adventure in man. The experience is not merely physical, it is emotional, it is spiritual. Major Ahluwalia, he further adds that the physical conquest means an act of conquering something, किसी चीज को जीतना. So if a person climbs the mountain, it is the physical conquest of him over the mountain, and it's just only one part of the achievement, and there are many more parts of the achievement which still persist. It is followed by a sense of fulfillment, the fulfillment of your feelings. There is the satisfaction of a deep urge to rise above one's surrounding. He further says that there is the satisfaction of a deep urge. Urge means to advise or to try hard to persuade someone to do something, means you are pushing someone, you are compelling someone to do some work. That's the meaning of urge here. So he says that there is the satisfaction of a deep urge to rise above one's surrounding, the place, the mental level a person is having. To come out of that is a feeling of satisfaction, and it is the eternal love for adventure in man. And if the person is adventurous, means he is having love for adventures, then climbing mountains is the eternal love. Eternal means anything which don't have any beginning or don't have any end, means it continues forever. So that type of love is for the natural beauty, that for the climbing of mountains, according to Major Ahluwalia. The experience is not merely physical. He further tells that the experience is not merely means only just physical. It is not the thing you are just doing by your body or you just climb it, but when you climb it, you get emotional, you get emotionally attached to the climbing, and it all becomes spiritual means it all becomes heavenly, just like godly, as though you have come to a place where gods are dwelling. It is such a beautiful emotion, according to him, to climb the mountains. Consider a typical climb towards the summit on the last heights. You are sharing a rope with another climber. You form in. He cuts the steps in the hard ice. Then he belays and you inch your way up. The climb is grim. You strain every nerve as you take every step. So he further shares his experiences. He says that suppose you are climbing the mountain and it's a very typical one. Typical means it's very hard and you are moving towards the summit. Summit means the topmost peak of the mountain. And you are going towards the last height, means you are just going to reach your destination. And you are sharing a rope with another climber and you are having a partner and you both are sharing the same rope for climbing. You firm in. Firm in means you get yourself strong, you make yourself strong while climbing. He cuts the steps in the hard ice, and your partner, he is just making the way in the hard ice, because on Mount Everest it is very cold and snow, it is a snow capped mountain, snow you can find all the year around there. So your partner is making way so that you can move towards the peak. Then he belays. What is the meaning of belays? Belays means fixing a rope, and you are fixing your rope and you are moving inch by inch towards your destination. The climb is grim. Grim means unpleasant. It is not pleasant because you have to face many type of hardships, and you have to be bold and strong in not only mentally, emotionally, but physically also when you are doing such type of a mountaineering. So you strain every nerve as you take every step, means every step involves a hard pressure that is put on something when it is pulled or pushed by a physical force. You have to apply a lot of physical force while you are taking each step in moving towards the summit of the mountain. So Major Ahluwalia also, he is describing that how typical the climb was and how the weather it was.